Hola, muy buenas. Welcome back to the MemoriasDeMatschiner series. If you haven't seen the first video, or any of the other videos on the Benjamin Franklin World Languages YouTube channel, please check them out. Just a quick reminder of what the MemoriasDeMatschiner series is all about. Our goal here is to share some of our most memorable experiences when learning a language. Oftentimes this means talking about some interesting stories or funny mistakes. But the real purpose is just to relate any story or event that helped you learn something. This story is pretty simple, but it highlights an important lesson about translating words and ideas between languages. We often want to first think about our intended meaning with saying that word. This can often yield better results when creating the translation. After I studied in the Dominican Republic, I returned back to my home in Missouri to finish my degrees. One night, after a concert, I went to one of my favorite Mexican restaurants for dinner. I knew the employees pretty well because I went there frequently and we would speak in Spanish. Much like New Orleans, Mexican cuisine sometimes uses a lot of chilies and peppers. It's one of the things I love about it. In this case, trying to look cool, I said to one of the cooks, "Yo quiero," or "I want tu salsa más caliente," or "your hottest sauce or salsa." The cook looked at me funny, and again, that awful sound started to play in my head. You know, the sound of a record stopping or a car alarm going off? Clearly very amused, he grinned and picked up the plastic cup of hot sauce and mimed like he was going to place it on the hot stove. I yelled, "No, la salsa más picante, por favor," or "your spiciest sauce or salsa, please." Once again, I made a mistake using some words I already knew, but in the moment, I had a gaffe. You see, in English, hot can mean both hot, as in temperature, and refer to the burning palate sensation that we get when we eat peppers or chilies, or even things from the same family as mustard, like horseradish or wasabi. An important thing to remember is that we need to consider meaning or intent when translating between languages. For example, although I know the word for cool, as in temperature in Spanish, I can't use that word to describe someone as a cool person, as in awesome or congenial. All of the definitions that we pack into one word in English may not exist with a close equivalent in another language. Learn from some of the mistakes I've made and use dictionaries and glossaries wisely. Thanks for watching this installation of MemoriasDeMatschiner. Now, please try to think about some stories you have that are similar to mine. Can you think of any words in English or in any other language that have multiple meanings and thus might be a little tricky to translate? We will talk next about some good bilingual dictionaries and online resources, but we will most importantly focus on how to best use them. Gracias y adiós.